Hi everybody, welcome to Golden Ears. We are at the Point Remove Brewing Company in Morrilton, Arkansas. We're going to check out this harvest host and everything that they have to offer, and hopefully it'll help you decide if this is a stop you'd like to make.
How's it going, folks?
Good, how are you? You can get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt in here as a souvenir, or a hat. Nice seating on the inside here. And they've got wine and beer available. There's also a large room upstairs for private parties, so there's one going on right now. And then there's outdoor seating. Tons of seating. This place can hold a lot of people. So we're going to do a flight, and that consists of a sweet muscadine, a Riesling, semi-sweet, semi-dry Riesling, a Sarah, which is an earthy black pepper blackberry, and then the last one is the Crestliner, which is a red blend of Cabernet Merlot. So we'll see if we like any of these. They're the only 4 options that they have here, but they do have several beers. It is a brewery, so they kind of lean towards the beer, but they have regular cocktails and lots of beer. So something to keep in mind is this place is right next to the railroad tracks. He says they do go all night long. We'll see how loud it is. It's just now getting dark, so we'll see. So when you come in, you just check in inside, and then they have you park anywhere over to the right of the pole. Well, good morning everyone. Let's talk about the negatives and the positives of staying at the Point Remove Brewing Company in Morrilton, Arkansas. So when you arrive, you will be asked to park to this side of this pole. So if you're standing at the Point Remove Brewing Company, you're going to be looking to the right of this power pole, and you could park anywhere over in here. It's gravel, rocks, and then grass over here. They don't want you up in there. You don't want to go up in there. Yeah, so it's not bad. It's pretty level. It wasn't bad. We had good food last night, good drinks. There wasn't a lot of wine to choose from. We got a flight, and it was kind of funny because he's like, okay, just pick 4 that you want to have. There was only 4 options, so that was kind of funny. But I really liked the peach wine that they had. I ended up buying a bottle of that. It was only $15, so I thought, what the heck. But again, this is not a winery. They're not growing grapes here. So, but it wasn't bad. They did have a large beer selection. We're not big beer drinkers, but I think if you came here and you are, you'll have you know, a lot of nice options to choose from. People seem to be enjoying the beers quite a bit. So we got a pretty decent night's sleep. I will say though, that as you can see, the railroad tracks are right here. They're only about, I'm not great with measurements, but I would say 100 yards from where you're sleeping. So it was very, very loud. You might as well have been right next to the tracks. And that went through at about, it wasn't super late. I would say maybe 10:30, 11. It went through. Extremely loud though, and went through again this morning, very loud. So if that kind of thing bothers you, you might want to take that into consideration. I know there's some people that live by trains. You're used to that kind of noise and you may not even care. The other thing that was noisy was across the street over there. There's a bar. And, you know, we were here on a Saturday night, so there was live music playing. And so you will hear that from this camping location. You will hear the music. It didn't seem to go on super late. I don't know if the bars closed at 11 or midnight. It wasn't like it went on till 2 in the morning or anything. We were able to fall asleep okay. But it really depends on what you're used to. If you're, able to fall asleep to different kinds of noises going on like that, you may not think it's a big deal at all. But if you are accustomed to things being very quiet when you go to sleep, you might have issues. So that's going to do it for us in Morrilton, Arkansas. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. If you like our content, please subscribe. We're going to hit the road, and now we are headed to another harvest host in Jackson, Tennessee. So we'll see you down the road. Stay golden.